Okay. Hey, I go by the name of Sdeni Boy KMG, and we are the conversation with
Sdeni and Kamo.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a conversation today, we got a special guest. It's KMG and Sdeni.
I'm so flattered to be here, guys.
This is the first time
in a minute.
we're recording in a studio setup.
Yeah, actually in an outside,
Yeah,
in an open space.
We're chilling in Kempton Park by the football ground, you know. So they're gonna be playing here. Let's come back the sound. You good, KMG?
I'm okay. Like I'm grand. Okay.
We on level 1 now.
Oh yeah, the
excited?
the president spoke the other day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be excited per se, but I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Like it like us, it's always level 1.
It has always been level 1.
I see no difference.
But for sure, the traveling is the one that.
No, I sleep at 8. So I there's no way I can just be on the road like curfew.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I see. Great, man. It's level 1. I was at Soshanguve.
Is it?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks back, there by my brother. Do you have that thing, working? You know when you used to be at home?
Yeah. Of course. From Polokwane or from Polokwane or ZP kitla mo friend.
But
but then when you start to explain to friends and then you haven't done anything this side. Like the Gold Reef City. I've never been to Gold Reef City, which is like showcase.
No, but you did come here as which was nice. I was thinking about it. You know, like I used to go to Soshanguve. Like that used to be my mahui.
Back then,
I remember my brother used to have this collection of those Pitorian Bacardi. Yeah, it used to be nice. So I was thinking about it this other day. Hey, every time I used to say, people would be like, I remember these other friends of mine, Drizzy, Orange Farm, your Jobek, you know, and then I'll go to Soshanguve. And I used to like it.
But if like Orange Farm, how is Orange Farm? I've never been to Orange Farm. Like, is it
orange?
Is it orange and is it a farm?
I don't know. I think it's somewhere there by Fernache.
Yeah, it's there by like Fernache. It sounds like those far places, like Springs. Springs sounds like it's very far.
Come on. Fontaine. Hammanskraal. Vanderbilt Park.
I want to know
Vanderbilt Park. So difficult. So you know what? When I was at Soshanguve, like everyone was there, my brother was there, so we decided to, you know what, let's go to a park. So there's a park nearby there. Then we went there, you know. It was nice. We were chilling and all those things. So what they were like, hey guys, okay. So we're like, okay, that's dope. Let's see some buzz. You know, and they were going. The first one was nice. Like I was pushing sharp. No, record. Nice one, boy. Then we chilled, you know.
Yeah.
So after 20 minutes, but now me rap. Wait, let's hear you. Very same verse,
Oh, so all of them they're rapping the same song.
Yes, all of them. And the funny part about it, during the week, one video this other guy we posted, they are rapping the same verse. So you know that thing, let's say mutua rapper, like let's say mutua na me rapper.
Yeah.
Then he comes like, my name is Sdeni KMG. We are the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. Okay, sharp. We feel that one. Then the next person comes. My name is Sdeni from the conversation. And we were like, hey, What's up, my guy?
Oh, and then also again, you guys remember the words, but
because those words were nice.
They were flowing.
They were flowing, bruh. So this guy was like, bruh, this is not your verse. This is not your verse. So that boy, like, he was so, you know that thing, like, he was so
my self-esteem is now low.
It's now low. But not this is the same song that someone was saying. Exactly. So nna le buta ka thomo khuzana ke re no ge re ke ra mana re tlole se ga mfano ka mfano confidence a ge tla ba ya mo shut down. Then we start talking about it gore, you know, gore, like, when you're still young, there's some words that someone can say to you, or there's some things that someone can say to you that forever and ever and ever. And I was thinking to myself, do you have those kind of a situation, or those the things that someone has done for you?
Someone has said to me was my weight. Like I was a chubby
when was
baby.
It?
I was a chubby
when
baby.
Was it? Is it long time ago?
Yeah, like primary school. And then the other day, I was home, and then so the guy wanna teaser in regard of and then Mama Jack. Like I saw that person, and then like but to me it's like, dog, do you remember what you said though? I still live with that thing. In my life I'll never gain weight because
and then you'll never be a light skin.
Hey, what I remember is that person, that guy. I forgot his name. I remember fish oil or not gain weight, you know, like, and then there's nothing that I can do. Like, I'm like this.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing I can do. I've tried gaining weight so many times, but like eat every single day. I've tried that, but I'm not gaining weight.
Shame, man. so that thing has kept you going for years. Like you have that thing in you for years and years.
It goes like when I meet recently, when maybe but you have such a nice body. I don't see it because I get you carry that thing with you from you know, you know the joke primary, but then I don't see it. But you have such a beautiful body.
Yes.
To me, it's like, oh, so you are insulting me.
Yes. Or not try to offer that confidence in you, but when deep down, you know, and you have been told many times that you are so skinny, like mentioned. It's crazy. So that boy, when we were looking at him, like he went down and he was like, you know, and that time I just thought about it, or like, fuck, you know what? And there's some situation, I might not remember one, but there's some situation where Lori had said something about you for years. And you have kept that thing for years. You know, or maybe you know that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Something
and then you carry it with you. What's that? This other day, Niki a conversation, not like a couple of months ago. And then when you know, oh, by the way, I met Mama some other time ago. And then back in the days, early high school, you know, the pageant, and then she was in a higher grade, yaga. And then she said, "You're too dark to win." So the day came morning, it triggered. I'm like, but people don't understand what idirang to mood. You might say something to me today, and then I'm like, oh, okay, and I carry it with me. The day go on, I'm like, fuck,
man.
This is true,
That's
basically.
crazy.
And
That's crazy.
I even stopped to join the pageant and all of that, you know, because you are too dark. Light skinned people will win this thing.
You know,
like
my take in these things, you know. Sometimes sometimes we don't think about it, but the words that we say to people, they're very
triggering.
They're very good. Like, it's important to think about the words that we say to people.
But that's the problem with Sdeni. Sometimes I might be on I'm joking.
Yes, that's the thing. Yes.
For instance, you might not like your height, or you're too tall. No, I'm giving an example.
Hey, no, but I'm not tall, I'm long. not like my height.
And I say to you,
I'm too much.
Blah 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 blah. You understand? People might say
I'm outside the car now. You guys can see me that I'm tall.
people might talk about you, for instance, and then you might catch feelings.
If it wasn't for the like I guess it's cheapy so.
But still, you understand? But
I get what you're saying.
But still, and then you might get enough for na might be on some. No, but I'm joking. It's nothing hectic. But Tata Eba, when you had someone in the room come to you and say, "I don't like what you said," and they carry it forever.
Forever,
When somebody comes to you and say, Munagamu, you know what, I'm sorry for this and this and this because I didn't like it, then that's fine, I will forgive and move on. But the minute I carry it with me and then every time I see you, I'm like, sis, it takes me back to that day. So I'm thinking, filter your words.
No, you can't.
It's fine. Yeah, we can say filter your words because manju I hate, and sometimes people commit suicide because of things that people say. But also again, I'm thinking, come to me. We don't take things seriously the same way. You know, something so serious to and might not be serious to me.
To you, yes.
So come to me. Let's talk about it. And then
Mara, what's about when now you're talking about a situation where maybe you have a relationship with the person, be it or whatever. That you know. I'm just talking about, remember that boy that we met, we don't know that boy.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying, if that boy was like, no, not only those people will work together.
No, but I'm saying that boy, remember when you're young, you don't even have a defense for yourself.
But it goes back to your household then. Because it means you can't defend yourself.
KMG, when you're still young, they say things about you. It's in as much as you're from the household, sometimes you are defenseless. All we have to do is just to lay down or okay, sharp. This is my life. This is what I'm made for. One understand? Yes, you can say no, but I don't say that about me. No. You don't say that about me.
I would
but
like
I'm just
to disagree, Sdeni. Number one being, if Karenu, they allow you to talk, they allow you to like have an, like for instance, if let's say Ragola, and then all the time your mother comes home,
again, my drink is kept.
Your mother comes home. 5 p.m.
Sorry about that.
Your mother comes home at 5 p.m. and then by 5 p.m. and then that day only so much homework or things to do. You understand? And then what? No, but I had this and this and this and this, and then she or your parents both understand or no, it's okay.
But that's different.
No, let me finish. So what I'm saying, if your parents also give you that platform, or no, it's fine, or you have a lot of work to do. Even outside, or Sdeni from somewhere, you can just say no, but not let that person will work together.
KMG, let me give you a typical example.
Yeah.
Go schoolung in a okay, I don't know like a schoolung, primary, grade R, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Are from different places. So now they are vocal and all this. How many times have you been in class? You guys don't account to anything.
I've never been in that situation.
But don't you think it? Okay, now I've been in those situations. And no one. And how many times, like from the primary, I mean, like when some people, they are living with what their primary teachers and the high school teachers taught them or said about them. Because mama is a teacher or abashab.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say, when you're still young, you're defenseless. When you get older, you get to see you get more longer or tomorrow make a decision or fuck what they said about me. This is not me. But at that time, bra, it's like Luena no mutakan fika no atoma go check am go ile gore when I came G what and will something at the conversation. What about the faceless?
I'm mad.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. No, you know what? But I think it's now my take about it is like, let's be careful of what we say to people.
I hear that, and also because you just don't understand, you just don't know what a childhood that particular person is wrong. But I go back to parenting, like lately. But what you need to understand your kid. Like you haven't actually realized or
No, beside we know.
No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying if only our parents back then they gave us a platform to express ourselves the way they wouldn't for instance, I remember at the beginning of the conversation we had Adeline, and she was like, no, I chose the wrong career. Sometimes you choose a career based on your parents want you to do something like this.
No, when I came to you, I'm missing the point.
I get what you're saying.
I want to hear. I'm not talking about your parents.
No,
I'm not talking about your sisters.
This thing is, it goes back to childhood. If at my age, at this point, someone no, but you have such a nice body, and it takes me back to that person that told me, in my mind, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, but that's a lie. Like, I still carry that to this day.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, but okay, Shab,
your point is what we are saying to other people.
To other people. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
So they don't end in therapy.
Yes. And you understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, in as much as we can blame parenting, let's say for instance your parents did not raise you, or were not to pagamele, or were not to polele.
Yeah.
So we need to teach. We need to start saying, "What I don't know, or something or like a normal thinking grown as motherfucker could say that thing about a person."
Because that's how they grew the fuck up.
No, it's fine. Okay, sharp. Okay, let's move on.
You need to teach your kids in life. In life, there's this and this and this and this. Because, like, bullying, it comes from school. You have a trauma that your parents have no idea about.
What's when I came to, and I understand, when you're talking about the root cause, when you're talking about the root cause, it's fine. But, okay, let's forget about parenting and all. It's like, for instance, not from my side, in as much as but they did not raise me or they did not teach me that. Understand? Those are some of the things that I had to learn as I was growing up. So, in as much as we can say, no, parenting, okay, that's a different story. But we are talking about now.
I get
we
that.
are in the street, me and you now.
I get that. Okay.
Okay, don't talk about, but let's move on.
I get that.
Do you have a LinkedIn account?
I used to.
LinkedIn account.
I used to, but recently I can't log in anymore and I cannot reset the password. I'm looking for a job.
You're looking for a job. You know what? I was thinking about it now. You know how in life we are. People will be like, okay, people are so secretive about what they do in life. I think you're one of them.
Yeah.
What you do in life and the careers, the things that you've studied and where you're or where you're working and everything.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, or like LinkedIn is it's a public app, meaning if I can go to and say Kamogelo Maja, I'll get you where you're working, what you've studied, and all those things. True. And I was like, how do you then breach that thing of not wanting to tell people what you have studied, and having your LinkedIn account, which is good for your career, and even for you to get a job?
And then, actually, that's a good question. Because I was thinking about it the other day, or sometimes when we are in public, there's a reason why one wouldn't want to disclose what they're doing. Sometimes really in public, let's talk about politics. Let's talk about the currency. Because sometimes it's exhausting. Maybe someone in a very toxic environment and they don't want to talk about what they're currently doing. You probably studied IT and then you are doing admin. And you have, like, somebody will ask you, but what Java and what do you get? And you're there like, what the fuck? I have no idea because I don't have the experience. I know I've studied that, but I have no idea what the fuck am I doing. You understand? So, for most people, maybe I've created a LinkedIn account and they're like, okay, no, I'm cool with that. Like, get no apply a CV, send an email, and if I don't get a response, that's fine. But people on LinkedIn, they get like the job post, and stuff like that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was thinking about it, now I do have an account, but I hardly even upload it, update it, you know.
Is it?
It's just like my careers that I've done maybe 6 years ago, you know. And I was thinking about it, or like, people will be like, hey, and so funny enough, it's like someone will not be telling you or what they've studied, and when you go to LinkedIn, you're like, oh, this motherfucker actually studied at University of Johannesburg.
I'm trying to do medicine, and then you're like, oh,
yeah, like, okay, why
so
is it
agriculture? But it's also, I could say, maybe. I'm assuming the background of where we're coming from, like maybe Wakumana or passage very good, ne? High school, and then Sdeni the passage did medicine at the moment, and then when you're like, Sdeni did medicine, and I chose that course. So what's gonna be my life? This is my life now. Okay, cool. Now get the radiography, and then you didn't do that. So I don't know that. Like I honestly don't know, but I believe, or as people, we just need to respect people's spaces.
And it's crazy how now people they'll be out here saying, "Or I'm not gonna be friends with people don't have LinkedIn." You know, like they're putting LinkedIn as if it's like this. No, you haven't seen you haven't seen those status.
No.
It's like they're putting LinkedIn as if it's like when you have a LinkedIn account, you know, you figure out your shit in this life, you know.
Dog, I don't have it. I'm trying to reset the password, so it's fine. I don't need friends.
Imagine being friends with KMD that does not have a LinkedIn account, bruh.
It's fine. I've lost so many friends in my life, so it's okay. I can lose you too. It's okay. I was thinking, I want to just show me. Mama needs to go to jail. That time you have no idea what.
But do you think your LinkedIn is beneficial to a person?
I know a couple of people who actually got jobs from LinkedIn. And then I understand, or no, man, it can work for somebody else. Networking vibes, it can work. But also networking can also be texting and start talking, and then somebody's like, oh no, I want a position here, you know, that's networking. Maybe I prefer that instead of LinkedIn. Sometimes little trafficking and you have no idea why I don't have LinkedIn. Maybe I don't want to be kidnapped. And then
people will always have reasons why they don't have LinkedIn.
And then what's about that thing? You've never heard of the stories. And then they're like, it's like 1.5 tomorrow, and then
yes, I've heard
that. Maybe that's why.
But they can go in your DM there by LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's possible. Only desperate at this moment, especially like really the highest unemployment rate in the world at this particular moment. Everyone is desperate.
I was on it, like when was it, last week, LinkedIn, and there's there's a lot of people that have some nice
careers
profile, you know. They have a nice profile, like you like they've put everything that they've done, the experience that they have, the certificates and qualifications that they have, which is good. And I feel like yeah, I mean,
I was actually on Twitter the other day, and then this other person who did the thread, they carry a jadi soba and I'm like, you know what, I'm too old to go back to school and study that.
Ah,
So
but that's
how
not-
about I marry someone who has studied that?
So you must go to LinkedIn, you see? You must go to LinkedIn.
And that's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to reset my password. There's a reason why I'm resetting my password at the moment. Because of I'm looking for a husband.
But do you think for someone that if you send someone an inbox there by LinkedIn and say, you know what, now I wanna go on a date with you, will they agree?
Muna, anything's
Isn't
possible.
that a professional platform?
Dude! Professional or of me professional. Okay, fine. There's Facebook where people actually need to hook up with people they haven't met in like forever.
Yes,
Mara
yes.
humana motho e leng gore I would save it all.
Oh wait.
And then they're like,
wait.
oh no, let's go out. And I won't say first thing first. Let's
Sure.
start there. So we are going out, and then what if you don't like me? So I've wasted my money. So it goes as far as I understand that you've studied IT
Yeah.
and you get paid 50K per
Wait.
month.
Oh.
So how about we go 25
Hey.
and then you marry me and I'm like the love of your life.
Talking about money, do you think your people save up for lobola as much as they would for a car and a house?
I don't worry about my future.
You don't worry about your future next year.
I worry about my future when I'm about to die. At the moment, I save for alcohol, for excitement.
Yeah,
If I
na
see
enjoyment,
a
na
pair of,
enjoy-
if I see a pair of shoes and I know that will give me joy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna save up for that. Yadala. But I think people actually do save up for
Lobola.
lobola. There's actually someone that we both know that told me, Orena, every year.
Is that every year? What did I do?
Every year, like a certain amount of money into the lobola thing
Account.
account.
What the fuck? Who's that? I don't know the person. Are you gonna tell me of?
I know, like I'm laughing because what the fuck? And in my mind, I'm thinking, what if we
And how much are you gonna save?
he told me, what?
But you can still use the money, for something else.
But it will stress you.
It won't stress you. I mean, like you just put a target of 20,000. You're like, you know what? My wife deserves 20,000. The rest of the money is mine to chow. I guess that's a price range. That's a price range of lobola there. 20,000 and above.
No. Really?
Bruh. In this day and age that we're living.
20 grand.
So the reason why I'm asking this, I was just thinking about it. It's like, I saw this other video. In fact, this other guy was talking about how, where sometimes people would go for loan to pay lobola and weddings and everything. And he was in fact saying, as much as we would save up for buying a car or buying a house, we still need to save up for lobola. I mean, like imagine if you get married to someone about 50,000. Now where are you gonna get it? If you're getting paid maybe about 25,000, you can't even. It's gonna take time for you to even save up for that.
But my question is, won't you at this moment, won't you have a conversation lay girlfriend down and be like, dog, it's about time I marry you. So can't you just negotiate with your mother?
And the other thing is, like, I was asking myself, do you start saving when you have a girlfriend, or even before?
that one is saving. As a travel girlfriend, but he's saving. He knows deep down inside. He knows that I need to get married as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, sure. So that's what he's saving. Yeah, but do you think people talk? But I think you do talk with your girlfriend, man.
But also again, because you're a man and you know what what's this? What's the word? Yeah, what's the word? I forgot it. You know the qualities. So how would you feel? Do you feel it deep down inside, or no, man, I'm about to get married, or you I'm getting old, I need to?
It depends, bro. I think for you to decide that you're getting married, it's the same as when you meet someone and like, you know what, this I'm gonna make my girlfriend, or I'm gonna be in a serious relationship with. There's something that start making sense within that relationship.
Is it?
Yes, some people when you get older, you're like, you know what, now I'm old now, I need to get someone. But sometimes when you're with someone, they start to make sense with you. You know, they start to make you realize some of the things that you did not realize about yourself. And you start to feel like, you know, I'm actually fulfilled and I'm happy to actually start something with this person, you know.
I think
guys, there's a lot of noise in the background, so you must just forgive us. You know,
and people are about to play soccer, so that's also one of the. I think at the moment, one thing. Of course, lobola is something traditional for everyone in South Africa at the moment. Ne?
Not everyone. White people don't pay lobola.
Yeah, but white people deserve to be in England, child.
But they're here. They are South Africans.
By citizenship, though. But their tradition is questionable. Yeah, so by tradition, maybe I'm thinking maybe we live in a world, in a country where a lot of things are very expensive. Petrol, electricity, food.
Yes.
When you marry someone, do you think you would look at their finances as well? Or no, the minute I pay lobola, will be fine, or will I be taking care of us?
Yeah, no, man, I think it's very important to look at the finances of someone, you know. And I think Ranaba Mauti, we fail to do that.
Is it?
You know, Ranaba Mauti, we fail to look at our moto, and all those things. No, but you need to know, as much as when you would know your guy's finances.
Marmena easy.
They're easy, but like, Mar, you need to know that.
Yeah,
you wanna know that.
Yeah.
Want understand? So what I'm trying to say, avoid that thing, which is wrong. You need to understand the finances of the person that you're going to go in a relationship with.
True.
You understand? I'm not saying they must get paid a lot of money. I mean, like, for instance, the tabaja de koloto. You know, or you can get married to someone and inherit the koloto jabot.
Of course, like if you die now and then
you understand?
Has to continue.
I need to continue. So those are some of the things that we always need to discuss and have a conversation around them. Understand or muto vereka and all those things. And I mean, like, life change well. Because condemning just because I be rich now.
Yeah.
Things can change, but I think those are some of the elements that you need to check. I mean, like, people would normally tell you, people don't break up because they've cheated. Finances, bruh. If your husband cannot provide,
that's true.
I
mean, if you can't afford 2 oysters ka ocean basket, so why should I stick with you?
I don't like doing the run.
But it's possible when someone might say, hey, ocean basket, I'm not going there.
Well, when you're going to ocean basket with KMG, don't worry. Don't worry about your life. You are sorted.
But do you also think that that should be communicated prior, like prior before the relationship or prior before the commitment? Like,
the thing is, I always feel like it's difficult to communicate them
finances
prior to the relationship. Maybe prior to the marriage, we can start talking about all these things because this is a lifetime of commitment. But the problem is that you no longer continue the marriage.
That's the thing. That's why I'm saying not for Nane. I think there are things where they lead one to that certain conversations. Like, for instance, if my boyfriend at the moment, okay, let's say if my boyfriend was to say, come on, let's have a child, and then I would say, but I am currently unemployed, so I cannot have a child. And when as my boyfriend would actually say, yeah, no, I can't. You know, due to this and this and this. Because you don't want to be responsible for 2 people at the same time. There's a newborn child who what what vaccine,
it's very important to have those conversations, man, before you get into anything. Like, have those conversations, agree to each other, and I mean, like, it's crazy now. Even when as a woman, you don't even have a say.
I'm not even bothered. Like,
but you don't have a say in your lobola. I mean, like, lobola will be discussed by your uncle there.
No, but if my boyfriend was to say, budget 100,000, I'm going to tell my mom, or at least if to 80,000 rand. if you really want us to have
How
a
much would you
lobola,
want for lobola now?
like I said, 100,000.
KMG must organize a PowerPoint presentation next week telling us why she deserves
100,000.
100,000.
Let's go. Mercedes Benz A 250. That's what I want. So my lobola money is gonna buy me that. I'm
That's
joking.
dope. That's dope. R. Kelly is arrested.
Arkel is out.
He's out, but he has been found guilty.
Yeah, and then he's broke.
Is he broke?
He's a broke ass nigga. If you Google, was
Man,
this
it's crazy, man. Like you think about
Net
what he has done, right?
dog?
Like how everybody has been going through the court for some time now. Okay, so they said R. Kelly found guilty of exploiting his superstar status to run a scheme to sexual abuse women and children over 2 decades.
It's
So
questionable.
for sure, he used to move some parties after we ignition. You know, we ignition, you'll have see some ladies there. You move a party afterwards.
What's up?
Call some guys and you chow whoever is there.
What's up? This thing, R. Kelly, it goes back to when you have a friend or a brother or an uncle, like for instance, if somebody was 30 years old and then dating a 15-year-old or 16-year-old or 18-year-old, it goes back to that. You are very old, but you're dating a young woman. At the moment, they can't think for themselves. Get this thing up, R. Kelly.
So-
The statistics. Oh my God! The statistics there are kids by they are 14-year-old and then at the moment they're pregnant. Remember that?
Yes.
Get this thing R. Kelly.
It's sad, eh?
It's fucked up.
It's fucked
When
up.
not relating one year and out there, you're like, oh no, man, the body is old though.
Nah,
Like
man.
they look nice.
It's not right, bruh. It's not right. I
So
don't
in
think
your
it's right.
situation, let's say for instance you have a friend who's 30 years old and then they want to date someone who's like 19-year-old. What do you do?
19,
What do you
19
say?
isn't illegal.
30 years old. Your friend is 30 years old. The girl is 19-year-old.
Eh, ke tlo mo kwere, ke tlo thoma ho mo kwere, ke re, this chicken mad. We will finish a bet. Ke thoma ho finish a bet. Until I come
So
out to
you won't
to
say Mar Mokgotsi Maranto is so wrong.
Yeah, obviously making those jokes is very like that's like me telling them, or you know what, this is wrong.
No, but besides the joke side, whatever, you won't sit them down and be like, dog, like what you're doing is fucked up. It's none of your business. One
Guys,
thing
you know
I've realized, nigga, the relationships is that
It's
it
like
requires a lot of
when Kamono, if you start dating someone who are 50 years.
man, I'm older. No, there's a particular age as a woman where you start to think for yourself. There's a
19, don't you think about it? Don't you think for yourself?
No, you're still a first year at university.
Yeah, but
At
you're
first
old.
year at university. Mo e leng gore, let's say for instance you from high school and you pass and then you get to varsity and you're like, fuck my life, I enjoy parties. These things are things that e leng gore ka gešo I didn't, like the time I was at home I didn't enjoy. Like now everything is just too exciting. If someone was to say, let's go to Cape Town, you want to go now.
You want to go, yeah.
No, at
But you
this
think about
moment-
yourself. You think for yourself there by making
No,
that
you-
decision to say, "Oh, I'm going to Cape Town." That's you thinking for yourself.
But also
there.
again, you still have that mentality of my parents need to think for me. You understand? Like you still like I'm assuming at the age of 21, that's when you're like, okay, no, I can think for
19,
myself.
20, 21, isn't that the same?
No, 21 is okay.
But is it a
21
problem? But
is
is it
no
a,
first
is,
key,
is,
yeah.
is it then now a problem to be 30 and date someone that is 19?
It's very problematic, actually.
In what sense?
Nah,
The
if-
person is still young. What if you love the person?
Dog, what do you know about love at the age of 19? We spoke about this the other time. Molare advice about if a child was to come to me and say, I
But
love
they
this
pass
person,
matric there.
Metric doesn't have that thing about I'm
I wonder
old.
if they were 15, 14, then I would understand. They're still fucking young, bruh.
No, then 19 as well. What about 20 20 is understandable. 21 it's fine. 21 is okay, you can date whatever. 21 is it's okay, you can have a
18,
sugar
18 they
daddy.
start drinking alcohol, almost. They start going out, 18 years.
It's fine, but then you can still go out and then have no say or no, my friend unyaka kitsuve a drug. You still have
So
that pressure or no, I'm still pressurized. That thing about no, my friend unyaka rino jwala. So my boyfriend can reka.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So R. Kelly probably is gonna get arrested for some
For
years.
some time, yeah,
For some years.
no. And I don't feel sorry for him.
Yeah, but are you still gonna play his music?
I stopped playing his music after that documentary thingy, yeah, surviving.
But R. Kelly's music, bro, is timeless. No, I don't wanna lie, and I understand what he has done is wrong. But R. Kelly music, do you know? I wish.
It's okay, but the more you listen to somebody's music, it means you are supporting what they did, or you are supporting that particular person. So let him go broke.
Imagine, bruh, imagine you're going through some situation now, like a hectic situation, you know. You have lost everything that you can think of. And you are at that point where everything is starting to make sense, you know. And the only song that is keeping you alive, that is giving you the motivation, that is giving you hope, is the storm is over.
Find another song. Find a gospel song. Find nyaka kosha ya only saying something around that. Bona, create a song for yourself.
The world's greatest.
Sdeni and I will have a nice song. So listen to Fresh Taylor.
Fresh Taylor cannot pick you up.
And then you kill motherfuckers. It's okay. you will be okay. But
it's the same as I remember Ara was saying about Basta 99, you know. I get there was a situation about Basta or kidnapping 14 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So Ara was like, you know, that guy is a rapist. He's not even gonna go to Rastan, the Tamal Rastan, you know. Then I was like, but you were taken to Mapula there by paintballing. He was like, I did not know that it's his. From now on, I'm no longer gonna do that. I'm like,
But it's like if I were to do something bad.
Your phone is ringing, Kemji. Tell these people where we are shooting here.
If I were to do something bad, and then people decide to cancel me, you know this thing, a cancel culture, which we'll talk about some other day. So if people decide to cancel me, I choose to be cancelled because I did something bad. If I don't come back and apologize and stand like that thing out, I didn't know.
So tell me.
When it goes to rapists and the murderers and GBV, you can't say I didn't know. You were taught those things from a very young age. You are not supposed to force a woman. If a woman says no, or if a woman is like, no, I don't feel like it today. It doesn't matter whether and then she was like, yeah, mom marao. And then I feel like it. You shouldn't force it.
No, you shouldn't. Rape is
so
it's
why
out
are
of
you
question.
supporting that person though?
I'm supporting who?
No, I'm asking why would you support Arcade or Pastor 99?
No, what do you mean I'm supporting them?
No, but my question, I get or when you're going through a lot and then you want to listen to
No, not to KMG. Now what I'm saying is that what they did is wrong.
It's fucked up.
I'm not even condoning it. And me and my friends and the people that I associate with, I will never allow them to do it.
Exactly.
I pray to God that I never got to even do that kind of a situation. But what my take is that I still fuck with I Wish Arcade, and I'm still gonna play it. That does not necessarily mean I condone what he did.
But it means that you are giving that person money.
Man, which money?
Yeah,
by listening to it.
Yeah.
KMG.
They're getting paid for it.
KMG. You know what, guys? And I know Litong Kwatel or something like that. If I do something wrong in my life, which I will never do, I swear to God and I pray to God, cancel, that's fine. But let's listen to the conversation. Yeah, or I'll start to tell you that the conversation because of Sdeni. It's fucked up. Nah, KMG, to be honest. And the funny part, Luena KMG show or one or the other. For the sake of the conversation, you'll tell us or whether you don't listen to R. Kelly. You don't have R. Kelly to
I don't. It's not even on my Spotify list anymore. Like I
Linda
have.
doesn't. Linda, I don't have it.
A Sunday playlist. Moilo Warketlala. From this particular time to this particular time, I play gospel, and then from this particular time.
Now by still listening to R. Kelly's music, by still playing R. Kelly's music, I'm not justifying what he has done. I'm not justifying it. Like those are songs that it's like maybe I grew up with. Like it's like someone I will lie someone. You know
what?
Look at the situation of your Notorious B.I.G., your Tupac. Those beef and those situations. A lot of people died because of those situations.
And I get what
like
you
majority
mean.
of the people that died, we still listen to Tupac.
I get what you mean, Sdeni, but people are getting paid from streaming platforms.
Yes.
Whereas the more people are listening to R. Kelly, the more R. Kelly gets paid for all these songs that he had made.
These niggas now they're making a lot of noise. They're about to play now.
So what I'm saying, Kokore, if we are about to cancel someone, you should cancel everything that they're doing. So which is a bit freaky if that person has a particular show or brand and then it plays and then does that mean
okay, sharp. Ergo Buchemu KMG. I bought TP2 or World's Greatest CD, R. Kelly. When was it? 2001. Still have it by my place.
Throw it away.
Do I throw it away?
Amen. That's a conversation for another day. Let's move to another chat. Some things the research because you might say something and can trigger a motor out there.
Yes.
And then this is like a public platform.
Yes. You know, not from my side, I'm not condoning what R. Kelly is doing. And if you don't want to listen to his music, don't do it. Like I was listening to the news, and they were talking about the issue of crime. You know what at UK when they say they're arresting you for life, it's like for life. You will
like
never,
I want a parole.
I want a parole. Like you will never in your life go outside of. I'm not sure if I don't remember if that conversation was saying they're introducing that or not. But you'll never go out regardless of what and all this. And I was thinking, and they compare it to the South African law. South African law, in as much as they say, you're arrested for life.
They mean you have parole in 2 years.
No, but after 25 years, 20 years, you can apply for parole, for good behavior and all those things, then they can take you out. And I was like, okay, it's fucked up almost. In as much as they are talking about your constitutional rights and the fact that the correctional service yamo South Africa, it's meant to correct you. It's meant to correct you, it's meant to rehabilitate you or a better person. But if you have killed someone, they say, you are out. Because the reason why I even read about that is that there was this other guy that was arrested, I think, for 8 years for killing his girlfriend. And he's out and he's in now for killing the current girlfriend. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Hey, that person loves blood.
Bro. And all the girlfriends. So now he's in, like he went in this, I think last week. Someone, I think it's from Northwest.
That's fucked up.
So I was thinking about when they say life, it's not necessarily that you're going to go live there.
In South Africa.
In South Africa, no.
South Africa is so fucked up, eh?
Like
I'm assuming, for now, if someone wants to kill, that person is not good for the community. Right? Like that person can kill whoever the fuck they feel like killing.
Somebody, they must go to jail.
They must go to jail forever until they die.
They'll never go. But I was thinking to myself, there's some people that are saving life. I wonder what happened there. if like there are some people that they are saving lives, they say no, normally would never go out in jail and all those things. I don't know what they pay. Maybe they say, oh, okay, sharp, you are arrested for 3 lives. You know they do that. Hey, they say you are arrested for 3 lives. After 25 years, you go to stay another 25 years. After 25, I don't know how it works. I'm joking. I don't know how it works.
Anyway, Mamani, when you're talking about jail, Mamani was on. I joined this space in Yana. Space is like live thingy. Go Twitter so, and then this girl was talking about how boyfriend United States. And then that guy and I'm like, how do you feel so safe though?
Around that person.
Like, no, this person is still in jail. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you know what you do if you date someone then they get arrested?
And then, listen, on the card, I finally found you or something between those lines. Like, when I'm moving out. I'm leaving. ZB, I want the street names. You won't send me flowers.
It's crazy, bro.
Yo, I'd be so scared. Like, I finally found you. Found me for what? Like, what if you get me killed? So my chat is that there are cases, someone kills someone in a defensive matter. Like, if you come into my house, and I kill you, and then I was found guilty, so I need to serve a particular year. But there's also that thing where intentionally so, like you plan that thing. Like that one, that lady, Rosemary Love.
Oh, Rosemary Love,
like you
that one was intentional. That one.
There are matters more long. You didn't plan it. It happened. When yourself as a person, you might say, no, give me mistake. But and then in court might say, there's no mistake in the matter, bro. But there's also that thing where you plan it. Like you plan it already. At this particular moment, this person must die. So that one needs to serve life.
Fuck, but this thing of crime and killing each other is not right, man. And the people are just doing it just like now, man. Yo, imagine. Anna, but I'd rather die with something else, not to be killed. Imagine what about it.
No, I'd rather die in my sleep than to die in pain.
You know, and I was still thinking about it, or like, it will give a lot of traumas to even your family. I mean, like, imagine the case after they buried you. Like, take case that will go years and years. And I think a lot of people, they get away with murder because of, like, having to go through the trials, court, and.
And maybe that energy.
Exactly.
And then they're like, it's fine. Mudimu won't see you.
You'll go with it.
But if you are not found guilty, I'm gonna guilty you. It's about time that we both die.
Would you do that?
Of course. If you kill someone close to my heart.
Yeah,
But then if you
we are creating a scenario, how heartless you are, Kim.
But if, like,
would you, if that Sangoma say, or let's kill him, would you kill him?
Dog, I'm going as far as that.
Hey, po. So you mustn't mess with Kamo's life, you guys. You're gonna get fucked.
Not my life only, but people close to my heart. My mother, my siblings, of course. Like,
fuck you up.
My cousin the other day already. Mona, you have children. Teach them how to behave, because if they bully my siblings, then we are fighting.
Yeah,
Nano
it's war.
And the baby daddy and the child as well.
It's war.
It's war. I know, man.
The family
You can't do that.
It's gonna be separated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. This is the first time we're doing this outdoor environment.
And I hope you guys like it.
We just pray and hope that the sound is good. There's a lot of noise here. We are at the soccer ground. You know, there's a match now. We're gonna watch a match. And yeah, man, thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed it. It was nice.
It was a
For the
nice- it
first
was
time outside
flowing.
the car, you know, it's been a while, man. It's been a while that we were in the
But we
car.
tried it before, ne? Remember Lep Simmons?
Oh yes,
Yeah, we
yes,
tried it
yes,
before
yes.
and-
But this is a different setup, and we're planning on going with it.
If you guys like it,
Yeah, and if you are around the Easter End and you want us to use your house or your garage, hit us
Say
up. Hit us up, because now we are just in a public place. Yeah, there's a lot of noise. People are making noise. They are
but
screaming.
make sure you don't have a newborn baby. Next thing, one hour lambola.
Yeah, and you must have food there.
Yeah.
So
and
thank you
we'll
so
bring
much.
Alcohol, it's fine.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And to me and KMG, we out.
Don't
Tara.
forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I go by the name of
And I know
Kamala
the
Maya.
camera. And I can't tell bona bo piatla bola ba re.
You know what was at the end of the day. I know, man.
We out, Tara.